You're just thinking about coochie and living in the moment.
And that's your problem. And honestly, I'm look you dead in this camera and say, you'll never be able to get a chance with me like that ever again. The
I'm
option.
Gonna hold your hand when I say that.
The option is over with. And I'm so sorry that you missed out on a real bitch like me because I tried to upgrade you the whole time. You did nothing but drag me down. So, I love you. There's no hate in my heart. But trust me, you'll never be able to spin this block again, baby.
No bars. Welcome to the welcome to the hoochie house.
Hoochie
house.
And KashOfficials, featuring Miss KashOfficials today.
PPG. Someone forgot.
I forgot my chain. Sorry, I thought I had it. Today's episode, I know it's been a little minute, but I do have episodes before this. But I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, I didn't think they looked good, so I didn't drop them. Yeah. Although I do have one episode with Ashley X that I need to drop. I'll probably drop it before I drop this one. I just need to edit it. But y'all get the gist of that. But today we have some juicy ass topics. And we're going to say this before we start. If this offends anybody, we do not mean to offend nobody. This is strictly just a time that's being had. And if you that sensitive,
girl, oh well,
get over yourself. Let's say
don't
that.
Eat a block of bricks and a chunk of wood, please.
Oh my God.
Anyways,
okay, so I know that some of this stuff has been trending and a lot of people don't really, speak on certain things, but we're gonna speak on a few things. We're gonna speak on one thing first that has already been spoken about that we keep seeing online. And of course, I feel as if everybody got a different say-so on it, which is crazy because I feel like there's only one saying you should say on this. But it's going 50-50. Ew. That's how I got you.
Yeah, that's not water.
Ew, not you chasing water with it. You're sick.
What am I supposed to chase it with?
Do you believe in going 50-50? No, but look at that big amount of water bottle. It's half of her.
I would hate to go 50-50 because I actually don't know the last time I paid. Well, when was that? I think February was the last time I paid my own rent.
Really?
Yeah.
Girl, I paid my rent last month. Get told. Don't I be paying my rent? The fuck? But I just personally, I don't believe in 50-50. I feel like the only thing that's 50-50 in a relationship with a real man is the simple fact that, I don't believe in going 50-50 with a man, and not fully, simply because I feel like a real man not gonna let you pay for nothing. Unless it's like, something that you want miscellaneous that, you just see, you're like, okay, I'm just going to grab it. But
a little lip gloss.
Exactly.
Oh, that's a nice little purse, some shoes.
I just feel like most times that a lot of men be like, oh, I don't want to pay nobody bills because they want to be taken care of.
We need to go back to the olden days where men went to war, paid all the bills, and we just cooked and cleaned and took care of the kids. That's literally perfect. I don't know why y'all fought for 50-50.
Okay, I don't believe in cooking and cleaning for a nigga all motherfucking day and just take care of the kids. Because
if you paying every single bill.
Yeah, but still at the end of the day, I feel as if back then the only thing that put a big emphasis on it is the simple fact that that's what they was taught to do. They didn't know nothing else. There was no husband coming home and be like, oh baby, you need help a little bit. No, they was going home, taking their shoes off, cracking open a beer and watching something.
If you don't work like a 20-hour shift at
I understand that, but that's 20 hours. Okay, I understand, but y'all niggas is not working 20 hours now.
Okay. So what kind of job would you say would make you
just cater to a nigga? Yeah. Would not go 50-50, or are you talking about
like to cater to a nigga? Like,
okay, to cater to a nigga. Okay, a firefighter, you have long shifts. A police officer, a lawyer, a doctor, maybe a nigga at a construction site because they have long shifts too. I'm trying to think. Those are really the main ones for real. I feel like everybody else, they don't be working for real. If you're saying 8 hours is a long shift for you and you need to come home and take a complete... That's a school day. That's literally what we used to do in school. Be for real with yourself. Because, nigga, just say that you're lazy. Just say that you're lazy because it don't be making no sense. Y'all complain, but want to check so bad.
A lot of men complain about women on Twitter. It's so disgusting. And I know y'all get tired of the, are you gay comments? Are you gay comments?
But it definitely gives...
Ooh. Commercial break. We'll be right back.
But yeah, it definitely gives like a little bit suspect when a man is literally on Twitter talking about y'all believe in going 50-50. That's not what I'm finna do. I'm not finna take care of no woman. Then what do you do? What do? You allow your woman to struggle. I see a lot of people allow their women to struggle. They won't do nothing. They'll just sit there. That's not your woman, though. Y'all, I'm going to tell you, any lady out here, your man is allowing you to struggle in any way, shape, or form. Get a new nigga. ASAP. Get a new one. You don't need that one.
Stop putting that pussy on him, shorty.
Period. Because obviously he don't value enough. He just value your coochie, and that's not enough. It shouldn't be enough for you, and it's not enough for me, for you. So that's how I feel about 50-50. I don't feel like 50-50 is just certain things. Real niggas don't believe in 50-50. Let's say that. Just like Skilla Baby said, real niggas do not believe in 50-50. They take care of everything.
Most men need to look up to Skilla Baby. I don't give a fuck if you're 50 or 40. You need to look up to Skilla Baby. He don't drink. He don't smoke. He don't do no lean, no drugs. He's young. He's flourishing. He raps. He likes bitches. He like paying bills. Skilla Baby.
Definitely Skilla Baby for sure. Because, yeah, let's just say Skilla Baby over here. You is good over here.
We always welcome.
We love us some you. So
always welcome to the barbecue.
Yeah, you can definitely come on this podcast, baby. Woo, about to Skilla Baby. Okay, well, I know you have seen online the most, I think it was trending for like 2 weeks, the teacher who got fired for them playing in his hair.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
It did look a little suspicious at first, but then like I guess once you like hear him out a little piece. Well, no, hearing him out, it kind of made it worse. But, like, reading the comments, you know, it was just like, oh, you know what, they got a connection with their teacher. You know, I kept seeing the videos of him, like, teaching little boys soccer after school, you know. I done had, like, a close teacher like that before.
I feel as if it wasn't no problem to me. Like, no offense. I literally seen a white man get his head bedazzled.
Today.
It
they
literally.
Said that was the principal.
But still, that's what I'm saying. He should get fired.
That black man got fired. They need to fire that principal.
Exactly. I feel as if it's the same thing. Mm-hmm. It's the same thing. Y'all literally
on his head
trying to say there was comparison that he not teaching. Well, the principal wasn't doing his job.
Yeah.
If he wasn't teaching, he wasn't doing his job.
Even though he was on the laptop finishing something up, so was the principal. He was on his computer finishing something up. But the only thing they lost me at was that he asked them to do it. They didn't deliberately want to do it, you know. He just asked them because he had a hair appointment after school.
I mean, but I still see no wrong in it if that's something that, like, in my opinion, he seemed very close with them already. Mm-hmm. I had a teacher I was very close with. I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes he would pick me up from school when I was literally missing school. I see no problem with that. My mom didn't see no problem with it because he wasn't on no creep stuff. You could tell the difference between somebody who's actually being a creep and somebody who isn't being a creep. And I didn't. To me, in that video, it didn't give creep vibes because even then, the freaking students literally came to his rescue and said that they loved him. They
the mom of one of the little girls, she made a post talking about, oh, y'all done got my daughter's favorite teacher fired.
Exactly. A lot of their freaking mothers and parents said something like, oh, y'all got a good man fired. He just was doing his job. Like, he really
teach them little boys soccer.
He really loved the kids, and you can tell he loved the kids. It's a few people that really love the kids.
Because y'all know teachers do not get paid. Come on now. They gotta love them kids.
And they do. I'm not even gonna hold you. I have a best friend that's a teacher, and genuinely, she works at a ghetto ass school. You know what she do? She definitely will sit with them after hours and will help them. And like I said, we need more black educated teachers. Y'all up here firing all these teachers.
Representation matters.
And then y'all sitting here wondering why your kids is bad as hell because they ain't never met a teacher that actually took the time to teach them something for real. They just going to school and just learning and not really learning anything because it's not sticking with them. So I don't see no problem with it. I feel like he didn't really do nothing wrong in my book. I feel like people took it overboard because, of course, social media. I feel like if he never would have posted it, and he would have been fine. If he would have never got fired, they would have seen no problem with it.
There's nothing wrong with adults being careful, because there are creeps out there, there are pedos out there. There's a lot of cases of teachers sleeping with underage girls, sleeping with underage boys.
Just seen a girl go viral. A white girl sleeping with freaking 12-year-olds. A 28-year-old woman's been sleeping with 12-year-olds for fucking 5 years.
Another post. This girl was 13 years old. Her mom had to go on her Facebook and post that she was 13 years old. But when you look at her profile picture, she has on lashes. She has red dyed hair with the long braid. She wearing crop tops. She's smoking. I'm like, damn. And I'm showing my homeboys. I show the boys at the crib. I was like, how old she look? They was like 21. Jerry was like 23. I was like,
that's crazy.
13.
That's what I'm saying. The new age nowadays, I don't be knowing what age they are, for being completely honest.
I didn't wear no lashes in high school.
Me either. Lashes, no nails, no none of that. I was not getting that stuff. The only thing I was getting done was my feet. That's because my mom didn't play about having ugly feet.
The only time I can get my nails or toes or makeup or some sewing in was for graduation or dance.
I wore pigtails, my natural hair, pigtails. That's it. That's all. Because my mama did not play about that. You will not tell me, even though when I was younger, people used to swear I was older. That's what's crazy. Now that I'm younger, people swear that I'm older. People swear that I'm younger. It don't make no sense. But it's just because people really feed off of kids. They love that shit. Y'all be surprised on how many people y'all walk across the street and walking next to that fucking is a pedophile. You'll be very surprised because people are sick.
Yeah, there's this kink called age play, where a man or a grown woman, where they have a partner and they tell their partner to act as a child, and they pretend to mess with that child while their mom or dad isn't there. They're sneaking with them. Yes, that person is still an adult, but you're pretending to be a child, which is sick.
I don't be knowing what age they are, for being completely honest.
I didn't wear no lashes in high school.
Me either. Lashes, no nails, no none of that. I was not getting that stuff. The only thing I was getting done was my feet. That's because my mom didn't play about having ugly feet.
The only time I can get my nails or toes or makeup or some sewing in was for graduation or dance.
I wore pigtails, my natural hair, pigtails. That's it. That's all. Because my mama did not play about that. You will not tell me, even though when I was younger, people used to swear I was older. That's what's crazy. Now that I'm younger, people swear that I'm older. People swear that I'm younger. It don't make no sense. But it's just because people really feed off of kids. They love that shit. Y'all be surprised on how many people y'all walk across the street and walking next to that fucking is a pedophile. You'll be very surprised because people are sick.
Yeah, there's this kink called age play, where a man or a grown woman, where they have a partner and they tell their partner to act as a child, and they pretend to mess with that child while their mom or dad isn't there. They're sneaking with them. Yes, that person is still an adult, but you're pretending to be a child, which is sick.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't call out that. And I'm not even gonna hold you. Anybody.
I called that out on Twitter the other day because a girl was posted on her period diapers. And it was like, oh, why this got so many bookmarks? And I was like, well, there is this kink called age play where girls actually dress up in diapers and onesies.
Girl, I was almost about to post me being in a diaper because I'm like, I don't even care no more. It's starting to be more
normal.
Open. Girls out here wearing their tampons and freaking putting their coochie with period blood online. So
Emmanuel just posted that freaking tampon video. I was like, yo. But if you like that freaky shit, hey, go be a vampire.
People do. They just, honestly, I feel as if a lot of people don't really want to say that they like that type of stuff, but they do.
But wait till we get in that motherfucking hard drive, that computer. Back to the teachers. Shout out to my 4th and 5th grade teachers, Miss Davis and Mr. Angus. Hope y'all doing good. Mr. Angus, boy, you fine. You a cop now, how you doing?
Shout out to my 3rd or 4th grade teacher. I can't remember which one it was. Mrs. Martin. And shout out to Mr. What is his name? I was just talking about him the other day. Mr. Cotton. He was my math teacher. I used to always fail math in high school, but he was the only math teacher that actually believed in me. And he would stay after school no matter how long it took for me to figure out the math problems. And he would go through every single one of them until I knew every single one of them. So shout out to him, because everybody hated him in my school, for real, because they did not understand him. But he just was very stern on making sure you learned. And I am okay with that. So shout out to you.
Yeah, 4th grade is where I learned that I was actually blind. That's when I learned that I couldn't see. Because it was always, oh, I'm getting this wrong, or maybe she's dyslexic or something. Bitch, I can't see.
That's how I figured out I had anxiety too. I figured out I had anxiety because when I was taking tests, I would always like bubble in the right answer first. And I'm like, no, this is not right. And my teachers would be like, why aren't you sticking with your first answer? And I'm like, because I just don't be believing that it'd be right. And she's like, well, you be right the whole time. And I'm like, damn, I'm a dummy. But shout out to all the teachers that's very patient. I know that a lot of teachers go undervalued, but you are not undervalued over here. I love a good teacher.
Because some of y'all get remembered years from now. I still know my 4th and 5th grade teacher. My 4th grade teacher is friends with me on Facebook. I know she's probably like, oh my God, this bitch turned into a fucking porn star. Summer coming up, ladies. Make sure you outside. Make sure you in that gym. We're going to go to that gym next week. We're going to do that keto.
No, I'm not on nobody's side because I'm not like y'all.
Both dearly.
And I'm not like y'all. We do not care that much to be taking sides with people who don't give a fuck about us. Let's just say that.
Academics over there crying on his damn live.
Just don't make no sense.
Kendrick! I want Andrew! Kendrick!
We gotta put that clip. I ain't never seen that shit. Boy, and I can't believe he's on there just crying. That's a big
Drake! In 2000, Drake! Get over it, baby.
Honestly, I feel like
professional dick rider, aka pedophile.
Let's talk about it. Come get him.
I'll save that for the next.
Come get him.
Next video.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I feel like both sides have a valid point, but I don't get what the beef was for. Is it for a bitch? Please don't tell me.
Yeah, if you're in the comments, please
drop why.
Because we really don't know how it all started.
I don't.
Because all I know was that him and Future was singing the song, nigga, fuck the big 3. It's just the big me. Nigga, bop.
Yeah, bro. Because I didn't even know that was a beef song.
Me either.
That's how you know I don't be in nobody else's drama but my own.
And then I heard the other song about, what is it? The Birds.
First of all, I feel like both of them are really good artists. I love Drake and I love Kendrick. And I feel like, no offense when I say this to Kendrick, it took you a nigga to be arguing with you for you to drop songs back to back. It's crazy.
Nigga, where are you? Where have you been?
I want to know, where have you been?
Where have you been? Cause I haven't seen you.
We ain't seen you nowhere, baby. Until you came out of the woodworks.
I did like that song. I love when you count me out. I love when you count me out. I love when you count me out. Boom. Boom. That was his last album. I forgot what it was called. The one where he holding his child.
Oh, I ain't listened to that. What?
Okay. I'm finna play a clip for her.
I did probably listen to like
a little piece of it. She gonna have to mute it, and then she just
one song. But
like
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not very updated with music. I am an old, so I listen to it every now and then. When I be in the club, I hear certain songs. So I have no choice coming in the club.
Oh, he dropped a video to it.
It's okay.
She didn't even get to the bridge.
Okay, well I'm listening to my own song. Don't crucify me yet, cause I haven't listened to it. But like I said, I feel like my only part that I have with the beef is a simple fact. Metro Boomin, let me tell you this. I said it earlier. Why are you worried about Drake's butt? Why are you so enticed with his butt that you came up with a whole song about a BBL?
Where did that even come from? I know where the lipo came from.
Because he said that Drizzy got a BBL. That's what he said. He said that
he studied that?
Yes, he said that Drake got a BBL. And I feel like that's not suspect to y'all. Y'all not thinking about why was he even paying attention to his ass to begin with? That don't make sense. Because how would you know his ass got fatter if he wasn't looking at it?
Metro, make some beats. Metro, go make some motherfucking beats.
Go play them drums, nigga.
I was gonna make some beats anyway.
Let me stop.
No beef here. We promise.
I promise you. We I seen you in the club with the little.
I can't do a fucking heart.
I met you in the club one time. You probably don't even remember. I was drunk. And you probably meet a lot of bitches.
Producer got mad at me, but we're gonna save that for the next video.
Yo, Pierre.
Woo, the next.
But like I said, I don't really got much to say on that for real. I just feel like they gonna be back fine. I feel like it was really some industry stuff, and I feel like they just needed something to argue with two big people, and Drake barely has gotten into argument with people.
Publicity stunt.
Yeah,
but I did fuck with how he did hop on his own diss track and rap some shit and Sexy backed him up on it.
Yeah, because we here for Sexy. Every female, everybody is team Sexy, and baby, we love her over here. Get it sexy. Yeah. Get it sexy. Get it. Yeah.
My baby daddy.
That's I fuck with her. So yeah, that's all we have to say on that one.
Now let's swoop into
the elephant in the motherfucking room. A lot of people don't know what this word is. They don't know what this even is to begin with. Love bombing. A lot of people don't know what love bombing is.
I also didn't know what the fuck it was.
I knew what love bombing was because one day I got into this argument with this girl, and she like, no, not argument. We was just having a really heated debate, and she's just like, niggas just be love bombing people. I'm like, what is love bombing? And she just was basically saying like, just a man or a female building you up to think that y'all are gonna be something, when whole time they know that y'all never gonna be nothing. They just like they want to entice your mind with believing that you're gonna be something to them, so you won't leave them alone.
It's crazy because I didn't know that I was doing that, but it's crazier because I didn't know somebody was trying to do that to me, and because he couldn't do it to me, I get cut off. That's so dumb. And my brother had to come tell me. Another nigga had to come tell me that. It's crazy.
I was getting little bombs. We not gonna say when and we not gonna say who, but
a little gaslighter had to put on his mouth.
No, not him. I'm not speaking about him. We speaking about.
Hold on, let me go into my files.
We speaking about.
Oh,
so
stupid.
He beep beep beep. Let's just sit up there and say that at a briefing time I was talking to somebody, and after dealing with somebody, and I didn't think me and the other person was going to deal with each other anymore, so I decided to attempt to do something else. You know, I feel as if he was love bombing me from the beginning to the end, because he knew that I was in a vulnerable place, and he knew that at that moment a relationship was something that I didn't exactly. I just needed somebody to give me affection and to basically not build me back up in a sense, but remind me of who I was. Mm-hmm. And he was doing that in a sense, but at the same time, he was still like, he was love bombing me, because he'll say that he want to be with me. We'll talk about it. Oh, I want to be with you. I can see my future with you. Then boom. Then the next sentence, it'll be a but. I'm not together, and me and you just both have a lot going on right now. I just feel like it's smart that we just both just stay friends. I don't want to ruin the friendship. That's love bombing. Because baby, you can cuddle up with me. You can. I could pay for stuff. You can pay for stuff. We can go this. You can do all this stuff, and yet you gonna tell me in the same sentence that you don't want to be with me. You don't see no future in me. That's love bombing. Because, and then to tell me that, and to have another bitch on the side while messing with me and telling me that it's not gonna be nothing. You're probably love bombing the next bitch. And you know what's funny? To this day, he better not ever hope I find out who that bitch is, because I'm DMing her and I'm telling her, yeah, by the way, I was a bitch that he was dealing with while he was love bombing you. He was love bombing me too. So, and what's funny, what goes around comes around, because this nigga's on the brink of losing everything.
He really is.
Like,
go ahead and get my shit up out of him.
Which is crazy, because I done gave the nigga all the tools you could have. I gave him everything.
Literally.
Like, and it just don't make no sense.
Nigga, if I was in your spot, I would have been rackety.
That's what I'm saying. It don't make no sense.
The people that I gave stuff to, promoting the fuck out of that. So even you're not thinking. You're just thinking about coochie and living in the moment.
And that's your problem. And honestly, I'm looking you dead in this camera and say, you'll never be able to get a chance with me like that ever again.
I'm gonna hold your hand when I say that.
The option is over with, and I'm so sorry that you missed out on a real bitch like me, because I tried to upgrade you, and the whole time you did nothing but drag me down. So I love you. There's no hate in my heart, but trust me, you'll never be able to spin this block again, baby. No bars. But yeah.
Yeah. Nigga thought he was gonna try to love bomb me, and it couldn't work. And I just hate the fact that he did that, because we was cool. We was great friends. I don't know if it's the fact that I fucked someone that was close to him, or like he didn't give a fuck that I fucked someone that was close to him. He didn't give a fuck about me having beef with the other bitches that he was fucking with. Not really beef, but I didn't fuck with them. He didn't really, like, he just didn't give a fuck. We was cool. We was vibing. And then it all just poof. Because I'm not doing anything like I don't get it. And the last nigga I was talking about on your live this morning. Okay, I see where I gaslight people, but like I give people a warning every single time, and I feel like I say this every video because there's always an example of it. I'm a piece of shit. I don't want to just up there and just call myself a hoe, but like, nigga, come on. And you hit me up on Twitter, like nigga, I know what you want. You want some of this Gucci. So like, don't be coming to me with all that fiance and this and that.
Liar.
We fucked, and that was it. I just stopped talking to him. I just cut him off, and it was just, why would you cut me off? I need a reason on why I need to be cut off. You're just cut off.
That's delusional. Don't be that person.
He just started breaking up all the stuff I was saying. Like, you said you were going to give me a cat. You want me to come over to Miami. We're going to go on a cruise. We're going to go on a trip. Well, yeah, I said all of that, but like,
she's a love bomber.
I was bored. And like, it was good to give someone attention for the moment, you know. It was just cute.
That's to think prime about example for love bombing.
But I didn't know I was love bombing. I thought I was just a little gaslighting. And then, you know, it was kind of like, it's like leaving them on the good note, you know. Tell them all of that and then block them. You got the coochie. What else? What more do you want?
I mean, as you can see, some niggas don't like that. We ain't gonna say no names, but Mr. Sir that was acting a fool at XBiz.
Oh my God, that's for another video.
Yeah, niggas don't like when you drop, when you change, when you give them a little bit of sprinkle or something new. They don't like that shit, and they don't like when you don't.
How you gonna give me my favorite piece of chocolate and then just gonna take it away? I'm not allergic.
Oh my God.
It was filled with raspberry cushy and I loved it. My
sucks
favorite
to suck, baby. Because now I'm gone. What's that mean? Poof.
Oh my God, you gotta do it.
I think I could do it. I could look on TikTok on how to edit. Then boom, that's how we gonna end it. And just like that, this is the end of a Hoochie House episode.
You gotta catch us on the flip side where we give you more juicy details on our new,
what we gonna call it? It's not a podcast, really more of a talk show.
On our new subject. Well, it's a new subject on Twitter, but yeah, it's gonna be more of like a talk show.
You'll be able to catch us on our next segment. It'll be different from the Hoochie House. #SSR. It'll be loading soon. We'll be making an Instagram page, so by the time this video drops out, it should be done and it should be made at that point. So stay tuned. Miss Majesty Nasty and KashOfficials on a new little segment, and we're gonna catch y'all on the better side of the bed, which is always the side that we own. So no bars.
They wet hoochie houchies.
Nicola. Let me stop.